MultiSERVE, an innovative solution to the most common internal contamination problems in a vehicle. Modern vehicles are equipped with many components that help vehicles comply with today's strict emissions regulations. Urban driving cycles and biofuels are both causes of incomplete combustion. The byproducts of that incomplete combustion are deposited on the internal components of the engine. These deposits can cause engine malfunctions and expensive breakdowns. We keep the outside of our vehicles clean, but they get dirtier on the inside as these harmful deposits build up. MultiSERVE incorporates the four most important services in the internal decontamination in a vehicle engine. With MultiSERVE, we use up to 7 specially formulated products to clean the injectors, turbo, air intake and particulate filter in diesel and petrol vehicles. MultiSERVE is manufactured using the highest quality components and has a digital display and safety sensors that even detect the correct cleaning fluid is used. Electronic pressure control and easy access to its components make MultiSERVE an easy and versatile tool to use. Biofuels and regularly driving with low levels of fuel in the tank cause fuel to degrade within the injection system, initiating deposits and clogging. These deposits will cause loss of engine power, increased fuel consumption, incomplete combustion, black exhaust smoke, and costly breakdowns. With MultiSERVE, we can clean the injection system in diesel and petrol vehicles directly with specially formulated cleaning treatments for the very best results. Always use hand protection, goggles and exhaust extraction during treatment as per the safety instructions for the machine. With the engine stopped, open the bonnet and remove the engine cover if necessary. Identify the fuel supply and return circuit. Locate viable points for connecting MultiSERVE to the injection system, preferably after the fuel filter and before the high-pressure pump. Disconnect the fuel fittings from the vehicle at the points where we will connect MultiSERVE. Connect the MultiSERVE pressure supply tube, red, with corresponding adapters supplied. Connect MultiSERVE return tube, blue, with corresponding adapters. Link the open connections, low pressure circuit, so that the fuel that comes from the tank returns to the fuel tank without going through the engine. Connect MultiSERVE to the vehicle battery. Add DSP diesel or ISP petrol injection cleaner to tank marked Injection Turbo. From the MultiSERVE main menu, select Injection, red button. Select Program, Intensive, Conventional or Custom and press the wheel to select. Select priming pressure according to vehicle manufacturer's specifications and press wheel to select. Press the Start button to start the service. Start the vehicle and leave to idle, increasing up to 2,500 RPM several times during the treatment. Wait until the machine beeps and displays Operation completed. Press the Stop button and turn off the engine. Disconnect fuel hoses from MultiSERVE and return the configuration of pipes and connections to the initial state. Injection cleaning restores lost engine power, optimizes fuel consumption, and improves the driving pleasure of your car. The turbo is the first component to receive the dirty exhaust gases. It is very common that the soot is deposited on the vanes of the variable geometry turbo, causing them to stick, altering the correct air-fuel ratio. Therefore, we will suffer loss of power as we accelerate, increased fuel consumption, and costly breakdowns. MultiSERVE cleans the turbo by passing a specially formulated treatment through the engine for maximum efficiency. Always use hand protection, goggles and exhaust extraction during treatment as per the safety instructions for the machine. The connections for turbo cleaning are identical to the injection cleaning connections. Add the diesel turbo serve product to the injection turbo tank, a specially designed product with post-combustion catalysts to clean the variable geometry. From the MultiSERVE main menu, select Turbo, blue button. Select Program, Intensive, Conventional or Custom and press the wheel to select. Select priming pressure according to vehicle manufacturer's specifications and press wheel to select. Press the Start button to start the service. Start the vehicle. During the turbo cleaning treatment, it is highly beneficial to accelerate the engine up to 2,500 RPM several times every 5 minutes to ensure the opening and closing of the blades. Wait until the machine beeps and displays Operation completed. Press the Stop button and turn off the engine. Disconnect fuel hoses from MultiSERVE and return the configuration of pipes and connections to the initial state. When the combustion in our engine is incomplete, especially when driving around the city, the exhaust gas recirculation system, EGR, circulates dirty exhaust gases back through the intake manifold. This contamination will be deposited, preventing the correct passage of air, causing a malfunction of components such as the inlet valves and sensors. MultiSERVE air intake cleaning system directly cleans the air intake system with a specially formulated treatment. The innovative atomizer cone and electronic pressure management allows maximum dosage control of the powerful cleaning treatment, making its application safe and effective, even cleaning deep inside the inlet manifold and valves. Warm the engine to the normal operating temperature. Identify the air intake manifold intake. Important: never connect before the turbo or intercooler. Release the corresponding tube to release access to the air intake manifold. If the cone contacts with the butterfly throttle valve or collector, place an extension tube between the atomizer cone air intake manifold, maximum of 50 cm in length. Depending on the distance to the engine, adjust the airflow using the cone holes for more or less air velocity. It is important to adjust the airflow 1 or 3 holes on the atomizer cone to ensure smooth engine running and to avoid engine knock. Connect MultiSERVE to the vehicle battery. Add air intake cleaner cleaning product to the air intake tank. In the main menu, select the air intake treatment, green button. Select normal or severe treatment depending on the degree of contamination of the vehicle. For example, we would select severe for heavily contaminated vehicles. Press Start and place the cone in the tank. Press Start to begin the priming process. Once the priming is complete, MultiSERVE will indicate to connect the atomizing cone to the intake manifold or extension tube. Increase engine RPM slightly but do not exceed 1500. Start treatment. Do not leave engine unattended during treatment. Let the engine run at idle for another 5 minutes after end of treatment. Disconnect atomizer cone from air intake. Restore the tubes to their original position. Accelerate up to 2500 RPM for 2 minutes. Carry out normal road test. Do not drive hard for first 15 kilometers. Air intake cleaning optimizes fuel consumption, re-establishes engine power, and avoids costly repairs. The role of the DPF is to trap soot particles and burn them off, avoiding their release into the environment. During city driving, the particulate filter does not reach the required temperature to perform the regeneration process. Eventually, the filter becomes blocked, illuminating the engine warning lamp, causing a loss of engine power and initiating limp home mode. In situations of severe blockage, the filter will need to be replaced at a high cost to the motorist. MultiSERVE cleans and restores the operation of the particulate filter without disassembly. The DPF cleaner's powerful formulation will dissolve the soot and ash immediately. The DPF flush removes remaining contamination and protects the precious metals within the filter. Finally, the DPF regenerator fuel additive will catalyze the remaining particles, allowing them to burn off even whilst driving in city traffic. Always use hand protection, goggles and exhaust extraction during treatment as per the safety instructions for the machine. With the engine stopped, open the bonnet and remove the engine cover if necessary. In some vehicles, we will have access from the engine bay to the DPF pressure sensor or the temperature before the DPF. Choose the one that suits you according to the ease of access. It is preferential to choose the pressure sensor. Remove the pressure sensor tube or temperature probe. Connect the adapter to the pressure sensor. Or temperature sensor. Connect MultiSERVE to the vehicle battery. Add DPF cleaner to the DPF tank. In the main menu, select DPF, yellow button. Select in the DPF cleaning or severe DPF cleaning in the sub-menu for extreme saturation levels. Press the Start button to start the service. Wait until the machine beeps and displays Operation Completed. Press the Stop button. Start the vehicle and hold at 2500 RPM for 5 minutes. Add DPF flush to the DPF tank. Select Rinse in the sub-menu. Press the Start button to start the service. Wait until the machine beeps and displays Operation Completed. Press the Stop button and disconnect hose and reconnect pressure sensor tube or temperature probe. Start the vehicle and hold at 2500 RPM for 5 minutes. Stop the engine. Add DPF regenerator to the fuel tank and drive normally for 15 kilometers. Particulate filter cleaning stabilizes idle, smooths driving, and restores engine power to the vehicle, preventing breakdown and costly component replacement. Remember, MultiSERVE, an innovative solution to the most common internal contamination problems of modern vehicles.